Hey friends, welcome back. In this video, I want to talk about the 5 apps I keep coming back to on my iPad as an architect and illustrator. Not because they do everything, but because each one does its thing really well. They all have strength and limitation, and I definitely use some more than the others. But together they've changed my way of working, making it faster, smoother, and way more enjoyable. Let's jump in. But before starting, I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, Skillshare. If you're watching this, you probably like learning new skills, and Skillshare is the perfect place for that. This is an online learning platform which offers thousands of inspiring classes on topics like drawing, design, photography, and so much more, all taught by world-class creatives like professional illustrators, renowned graphic designers, and successful entrepreneurs. And recently, I took a class called Branding Building Blocks, creating a compelling brand mood board, and I really enjoyed it. What I liked about this class is the way it explains why visuals matter so much, not just aesthetically but strategically. It helped me think differently about how mood boards can communicate feeling, atmosphere, and intention before a design even starts, and that's something I use a lot in my own work. One thing I really appreciate about Skillshare is that it encourages you to not just watch, but to actually make things, to start project, experiment, and learn by doing. If you would like to explore this kind of creative learning too, the first 500 people to use my link in the description or scan this QR code will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Plus, you can gift Skillshare memberships to your friends and family, which is actually a really thoughtful idea. So whether you are curious about a new hobby or want to deep dive into a specific topic, this is the perfect chance to explore everything Skillshare has to offer, completely free for 1 month. Don't miss out! So let's jump back to the video. The first app I keep coming back is of course Procreate. This app is one of the most flexible drawing tools out there. Whether you are sketching concepts, taking visual notes, or creating final illustrations, it handles it all. Some of the features I enjoy are the drawing guides with customizable grids, perspective guides, symmetry tools, and isometric options. Those guides help you keep line straight, align elements perfectly without constantly guessing proportions, which makes the overall drawing experience smoother and way more satisfying. The huge brush library plus custom brushes. Procreate stands out because it offers an enormous variety of built-in brushes for sketching, painting, inking, and texturing, and it also lets artists create and customize their own brushes, giving your artwork more personality and control. Layer settings. Procreate's layered workflow is powerful because it lets you build and edit different parts of your artwork independently, making it easy to experiment without ruining your original work. You can adjust opacity, apply blending modes, lock transparency, group layers, and use masks to make clean edits, which gives you more control and better organization. And this is why I use it like Photoshop most of the time. And overall, Procreate is fast, responsive, perfect for quick thinking and polished drawing. The main downside for architect I can think of right now is that Procreate doesn't have a built-in scale system, but there are ways you can do that manually. You can use the drawing guides to manually set up scale, or import a scale reference image and use it as a background to keep your drawings proportionally accurate. The second app I keep coming back is Morpholio. Morpholio Trace feels like it was made specifically for architects and designers. Some of the features I enjoy are the scale. Morpholio lets you set an exact drawing scale, and once it's established, every tool, lines, shapes, measurements automatically adapts to it. This makes your sketches and annotations always proportionally accurate, making it incredibly efficient for sketching precise plans, sections, and elevations. The stencils, a diverse library of pre-drawn shapes, architectural symbols, furniture, people, trees that you can quickly drop into your drawings to add detail, scale, and context. This really speeds up your workflow without having to draw every element from scratch. The hatches and smart fill. This allows you to quickly fill, hatch, or calculate the area of any region you have already drawn. You can add textures, patterns, or highlights to specific areas, which is great. The limitations I can think of right now is the brush variety, which is more basic compared to Procreate, but in most sketching, this is more than enough. The third app I keep coming back to is Feather 3D. This is a really fun app for quickly exploring 3D ideas. It's not meant for detailed modeling or technical drawings, and it's definitely not a replacement for apps like SketchUp. Instead, it lets you sketch and manipulate forms directly in 3D space rather than on a flat canvas. This makes it perfect for experimenting with volumes, compositions, and spatial relationships. I love Feather because it keeps the creative, playful side of design alive. Some of the feature I enjoy is the navigation system and the joystick style control to move, rotate, and scale strokes and objects. In fact, most of the time, instead of tracing all my lines, I keep duplicating one nice line I traced everywhere, and the 3D navigation makes it so easy and smooth. The guides. In this app, the first line you draw acts as a guide, and all subsequent lines are traced directly on it. It can feel tricky at first, but once you get used to it, it becomes very intuitive. Rendering and lighting. Feather includes built-in lighting tools that allows you to quickly add light and shadow to your sketches with simple controls. Post-processing effects like depth of field, grain, glow, pixelation help polish the final look, and this is definitely a plus. The limitations I can think of are that there is no scale, so it's a little bit hard to sketch with good proportions. And also some of the brushes are difficult to use. To be honest, I still can't use some of them properly. Other than that, it's great. Give it a try and let me know. The fourth app I keep coming back is SketchUp, which is a powerful 3D modeling tool that's perfect for architects and designers. I've been using SketchUp for years on the laptop, but the tablet version brings a different kind of freedom and I'm loving it. Whether you are blocking out quick massing studies, designing detailed interior, or preparing visuals for clients, SketchUp makes it easy to move from a rough idea to a clear 3D model. And some of the features I really enjoy are the intuitive modeling tools. SketchUp core tools like line, push, pull, move, and offset are simple but incredibly powerful. You can start from a basic rectangle and within minutes pull it into walls, carve openings, and shape entire buildings without feeling like you are fighting the software. 3D warehouse for ready-made content. One of the most useful parts of SketchUp is the 3D warehouse, which gives you access to a huge library of pre-made models. You can quickly import furniture, lighting, vegetation, and even branded products directly into your scene instead of modeling everything from scratch. This not only speeds up your workflow, but also helps you build realistic scenes with recognizable objects, making your design, studies, and presentations much more convincing. The main limitation I can think of is that very detailed or overly complex models can become heavy, which can make SketchUp run more slowly and in some cases even crash. And finally, the last app I keep coming back is Notion, the app that doesn't draw anything but holds everything together. This app is built to help you capture, organize, and connect information in a highly customizable way. And some of the features I enjoy are database and linked views. Notion's database lets you create structured lists for projects, tasks, resources, or clients with properties like tags, status, dates, and priorities. You can then view the same information as a table, board, calendar, or gallery depending on what makes the most sense visually. Pages, subpages, and templates. Everything in Notion starts with a page, and you can nest pages inside each other to build your own system. Templates make it easy to standardize your workflows so you can quickly spin up a new project page, meeting notes, or content plan with the same structure every time instead of rebuilding it from scratch. Blocks, embeds, and integration with other tools. Notion is built around blocks, which means you can freely combine text, checklists, images, files, code blocks, callouts, toggles, and more on the same page. You can also embed content like PDF, web links, and media, so your references live next to your notes and decisions. And this makes each page feels like a living document where everything related to a topic is kept together and easy to revisit. So it takes time to build a system that works for you, but once you have your setup, it becomes the brain of your workflow. At this time, Notion keeps my work and life from becoming a complete chaos. So these are the 5 apps I use the most, not because they do everything, but because each one does its thing really well. You don't need 20 apps, you just need a few that actually make your work easier. And if you want me to review other tools or compare any of these apps directly, just let me know in the comments. If you still have some time, you can check this other video where I show you how I use these apps on a real architectural project. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!